Some like it rough, some like it tame. Give me a moth who loves the flame. Some like it hot, and hot is what I got for you.
So you are about to hit the road, hitting cities that will be hot, hitting cities that will be cold in the winter. You're going everywhere, bringing this show. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's incredible. The energy is unreal. And the best thing is, like, the room is fun. The room is so much fun, so much comedy all the time. So, like, to travel the country with these people is really special. I also think that every home in America will be touched by the show, by the end of it. I think you'll come in being like, I can't wait to see them dance. I can't wait to see them look gorgeous. I can't wait to hear Mark and Scott's music. And then you'll leave being like, oh my goodness, I want to be a better human.
Yeah, and it brings the happy.
It does.
It's not just hot, but it's such a happy show. I just bop. All throughout the show, I'm bopping and they're tap dancing and I'm fake tap dancing and shimmying over in the corner. But it just feels good. It's a feel-good show. It makes you smile. It makes you laugh.
Yeah.
And our room.
A little cry.
Yes, I'm crying too.
Yeah.
Leandra said earlier that it's fun, but our room is also very supportive, which makes it so much easier to do this work and to take this show everywhere. It's been birthed in fun
and love
and support and love.
If you buy in for a fool young, mine's guaranteed to burn your tongue. Some like it hot, and hot is what I got for you.
This was a smash movie 65 years ago, right, in the late 50s. And this creative team, this very clever creative team, took a story that everybody thought they knew so well and made it so relevant in ways none of us expected.
Yeah.
What do you love most about the work that they did?
I think the most exciting thing about the work that they did, when I first watched the movie, it was hard for a Black woman to see themselves in that. And so to be able to put a Black stamp on it in a way, and I don't even know like what that is, I just am, but to be able to know I'm doing a role that was originally by Marilyn Monroe is the most exciting thing.
Goddess level.
Oh, like it's out of here. You know what I mean? It's like, bam, here we go. And like I get emotional. There's a song I sing in the show called Old Nickel Matinee, and it talks about this like big dream, and I just can see the Black girls. I can already feel it, because I know what it feels like when I saw my first Black leading lady on a stage, you know? So I think like they've done such a good job of representation.
Yeah.
Play different rhythms, move your feet, for I have often found
We all dance to a different beat, and that's what makes the world go round.
You know, there's a lot of sensitivity now about drag, right? I mean, I feel like the way people describe the plot of the original movie doesn't really fly nowadays, and so that's why a lot of sensitivity was taken to making sure that we were properly telling this story in a way that was digestible and not offensive, and in fact, turning it around really beautifully empowering, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and still keep, you know, what the movie had originally, but that Matthew Lopez and Amber Ruffin with the book were able to zero it down to like, yeah, no, men in dresses isn't funny like anymore. That's what I think. It's what the predicament that these characters have find themselves in, and that the only opportunity they can think of is to join this all-girl band, so dress up. That's where the comedy comes from. And they really did. Like, it's an amazing job to make it 21st century kind of mentality, you know, what we've grown past, you know, the 50s of that Hollywood era, but still keep it in a golden age kind of old-fashioned musical comedy.
We just watched you perform the title song, and this music will be in my head now for weeks, because that's what happened, you know, the whole time it was on Broadway. I finally kind of shook it, and now it's back. I mean, what about this music? It's so, it honors so many great music styles and history of music, and
Yes, this MGM big band jazz Broadway sound is amazing. The score, so beautifully crafted. It just pulls at your heartstrings because you hear that bass and that saxophone and those trombones and the horn. You just have no choice but to just be engulfed into this wall of sound. It's beautiful.
The more we had to sink our teeth into this music, the more you realize how complex it is. When we are talking crazy jazz intervals that just sound delicious when they work. It's luscious, it's funny, it's smart. Scott's lyric, I mean, it's like Cole Porter for for 2024. It's so good.
I think this is the definition of Broadway when I think of Broadway. The big tap numbers, the big dance numbers. I just can't wait to share that with America.
So ladies, Hades is the spot to be what angels sure are not. Some like it hot and hot, it's what I got for you.
I feel like this is a title people think they know. What do you want people to really know about Some Like It Hot, the musical, coming to a town near them?
I think they need to know to prepare for a lot of fun, a lot of great music, but a very important message that is woven in between all of that beautiful music and
It takes you by
fabulous
surprise.
tap dancing.
The
It
way it's
does.
handled takes you by surprise.
It does.
It does. It's
Yeah.
it's
Smart.
written in a very clever, smart way.
I think this show will refresh people, will refresh your mind, will refresh your spirit, will bring you a sense of understanding and joy. And I think that's the biggest thing about Some Like It Hot, and that ain't bad.